this whole time.
Yeah, just don't think about tomorrow. Just do it now.
Yeah.
Live in the moment.
I don't get hangovers, actually.
Yeah, me either. Because I've grown up. Continuous alcoholism. You don't get hangover.
I don't
Your
get
body's used to it.
hangovers, but I get congestion. And that's my biggest problem because it messes with my sleep. It's not that I can't process the alcohol, but the processing of the alcohol makes me congested.
Your sinuses?
Yeah.
I've been through this already. Okay. Breathe right, airstrip. That's pulling your nose apart, almost spreading your nose cheeks. You know what I mean?
This podcast is sponsored by Breathe Right Airstrip.
Then you get some Vicks Vapor Rub. You rub that all over the outside of your nose.
I have the Vicks Vapor Rub that you like inhale. Yes, that thing.
Ooh.
This thing?
Those are like addictive, no?
I don't know.
Are they? No, I don't think they do anything. Do they wake you up?
It wakes you up a little bit.
Ooh,
It's really
I have
nice.
it beside my bed at night.
Dude, bring it on the go. This is a traveler.
It looks like a vape for your nose.
It looks like lip balm for your nose.
It's like you're huffing that.
Oh, you're huffing.
You just had that in your pocket. I thought we were going to talk about that. That's what, you just have that. You keep that thing on you. Wow.
It's a whole week of content right there. Look. Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. Is episode 161. I'm Evan.
I'm Patrick.
Justin.
Chris,
Heyo, what's poppin'?
this bottle of wine that I'm about to pop from
Dow.
the Dow.
We've been
Dow.
doing Dow big time.
We're down with the Dow.
We're full-time Dow
This is a
podcast.
Morgado Silgueiros.
Very nice.
Tell me about his life. Who is this Morgado?
We're about to drink it.
And then we'll learn.
And now I showed you this guy on the internet, on the website,
Oh my
Instagram.com, who does
God.
Bomb Vino is his Instagram handle. I was like, he's an annoying man, but he does have some interesting stuff. And you guys were like, he's so annoying, I could not listen to him.
I didn't like it. I couldn't get through like 5 seconds. I didn't want to
It
deal with
was
him.
dreadful to
Is he
listen to.
he's Portuguese?
No, he's like British or something.
Oh, is he? No,
Oh,
he
he's-
seems like he's got some kind of Iberian blood in him.
His like great grandpa was Portuguese, and he's like, yeah.
No, he seems Iberian.
What did I comment? I said something silly about him.
Look
You
him
said
up.
he looked like Austin Powers.
Yeah, he's like a Portuguese Austin Powers telling you about wine.
He does not look like. Okay.
Well, just the way he
long
talks.
hair.
But okay, just the way he talks and presents himself. He's like,
And his glasses.
he's got this like weird Portuguese Mike Myers persona. Like it's
Oh, okay. I
And
don't
Mike
know.
Myers is on the comeback nowadays.
Oh,
and
what's going
Austin
on?
Powers, I don't know. He's popping up everywhere.
Well, we love Will Ferrell in Austin Powers.
yes,
Someone
great.
tweeted about that today. The Will Ferrell
Iconic
character.
role.
Someone said he was doing brown face in it, but
It was
oh
Mustafa.
the guru, love guru.
No.
And Austin Powers.
Austin Powers. When Will Ferrell comes in and he's Mustafa.
Oh yeah,
And he gets thrown into the fire pit.
that character is amazing.
And then he
who's
falls,
complaining about that?
And then he falls off the cliff in the other one.
no one was
That's the
complaining.
hardest
No
I've
one was
laughed.
complaining. They said that was objectively hilarious.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I feel like I'm just ready to defend anybody. It's like
From this
Why
woke,
you
utter
trying to-
woke nonsense.
I can't take the.
You're very defensive this podcast.
well, yeah, I guess so.
Everyone's on their phones nowadays. It's like, put your phone away.
It's like-
take a proper piss. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like some
I
guy.
don't like when I see someone pissing with their phone
I
out.
find that very alarming.
I
Well,
do that.
we
does,
talked.
yeah.
We talked about this earlier. I do that as well. Yeah.
At home or at a bar? Like at a stall in a urinal?
No, I wouldn't do it at. I wouldn't do it at a urinal.
Justin
At a
does it at a
stall-
urinal.
At a stall, I would.
I do it in the urinal. Yeah, somewhere to look.
That's true. Looking is awkward.
Maybe I would do it in a stall.
When there's no dividers, looking is awkward.
Yeah. Well, last time I remember when we went to the show the other night, we were in front of all the urinals. It was just ads for like male tampons, basically.
It's a lot of male diaper stuff
Male
now.
diaper stuff
Yeah.
in Toronto.
What?
Where the fuck are you guys hanging out?
The horseshoe.
Geezer bars.
Oh, geezer bars.
Geezer
Man.
bar.
Is
Male
that for people who piss their pants?
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Shit.
Or get their period out of their penis?
Just the incontinence.
The second one.
It's an incontinence.
I think this is too gross. You know what? I don't want to get into this. Let's
Yeah,
move
yeah.
on. Let's move on.
Anyways.
I want to talk about leaky buttholes.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's for fronts, but anyways. Portugal, big on the return of the Total 90 kits. They're back, baby.
Now this is what I was talking. Oh, sorry. Great entrances. Yeah, you were gonna mention it. You're gonna hit on that. You like those? The photo shoots.
Their marketing, yes.
yeah.
They got
The marketing, and they all entered. Jessica Silva was going to an award show, I think, with that.
They got Jessica Silva.
I can't escape this on my socials. It's everywhere.
They had them all wear them.
They got the models out. Ruben Dias.
Okay, guys, this is a prime example. Last week we were talking about Ruben Diaz. He's spending too much time modeling. It's taken away or something. We're like, Bruno Fernandes, also modeling. He just hit the nastiest goal ever.
Yeah.
So it's been inspiring to him.
It's been inspiring.
Yeah, but I think Bruno just did it for this because they asked him to do it. Whereas Ruben is like every day he wants to be like, here's my fashion show.
Chris is on to something. He put that 2004 jersey. He almost hit a goal like Rui Costa.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, but in this photo, Bruno Fernandes sitting on the tech ball table. They're at the training site.
Yeah.
Ruben Diaz, he's on a bridge. That's it.
Yeah, he went somewhere else. Yeah.
He went somewhere else.
He's doing more modeling stuff. Yeah.
That's exactly right, Evan.
He's like, I got 5 minutes. Get a glimpse of me on the bleachers.
No, they
here.
came to Ruben Dias. They're like, we can do it at the training center. He's like, no. There's got to be a beautiful bridge in the background.
I know a place. I know a place.
We got to
in Lisbon.
get makeup and everything.
I've been scoping it out for weeks.
Yeah.
How we feel about Total 90?
It's a great jersey, I think. I like this one. It's mixed sometimes.
Yeah.
People don't like it too much.
Gaza Paiva had he has his opinion, which I can source him, right? He's a friend of the pod.
Notable Toronto Portuguese man,
Yeah.
sporting fan.
I like opinions on jerseys. Go ahead.
He said he never kind of really fucked with it. Kind of like was always a little bit too bright red for him, and the circles numbers looked goofy. And that was my initial reaction when it first came out. I said, "Wow, what the fuck is this? This is crazy." It was so different. And it's funny because it's Total 90. It came out in the early 2000s, but it's for 90 minutes. But it does feel like a 90s jersey, right? Almost.
Yeah.
Kind of
When I think back, it's like that's where it is in my memory.
Yeah.
I like the circle around the numbers. Well, maybe it grows on you.
I did really enjoy the circle around the numbers. It grew on you. The tournament grew. That Portugal grew into that tournament. It
Well,
has a lot of heartbreak for people, us especially.
I'll tell you what, some of the best pairs of soccer cleats I ever had were Total 90s. I played some of my best soccer in those. Probably my best ever because, I'm not a soccer player.
It was the era before efficiency. It was the era of beautiful football where people were just like, I'm just a creative player. I like to just kind of like, deke people out. That person was like, that was a star of that time.
Yeah.
There was something about it that was like,
But-
it brought out your creative side.
I will say, looking at all these jerseys, Portugal got dealt the best hand because I don't understand this bottom bit of each jersey has like a little shield bit.
Yeah.
Portugal doesn't have that. And I don't think Croatia does either.
You're right.
And it looks like a bib on all the other jerseys except for Portugal.
You're right. I don't like that touch.
The lines go right down to the bottom.
That is nice.
But back to the tournament. Have you guys gotten over it? Do you guys eat Greek food yet? I haven't.
I haven't.
I went to Danforth this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you're a Danforth guy, yeah.
A couple of days I've been going there.
I never go on the Danforth. I look around and I say, these people did me dirty.
You know how long that street is?
Yeah, it's a big street.
I was like, we're going to the Danforth to pick something up. So then after we're like, hey, let's go check out the comedy bar in the Danforth.
I've been there. Good spot.
From the first station, Broadview, you're closer to the Ossington comedy bar than the Danforth one.
No
the Danforth
way.
one is practically in Scarborough.
Yeah, it's pretty far down
Yeah.
there.
It's so far
Wait,
away.
where is it? Coxwell?
It's like Main Station. It's like
Maine?
way
Oh,
down.
shit.
I drove there. I did not take the subway
Oh my
there.
god, it was insane.
So I wouldn't call that the Danforth then.
No,
it's like
it's a
just
lie.
like Danforth in Maine.
It's a lie, but they have a pretty big showroom. So I think traveling comedians are like, hey, we can get a big room,
Right.
And also it'll sell out if you're a big enough name. Because
Right on.
And I'm sure the rent is probably not as expensive as
Probably not.
at the Bloor Street. So,
But the Bloor Ossington one that's the one. to
well,
go
you
to.
there's more traffic there, right?
Yeah.
Let me get back to this Jersey thing.
Back to the
Yep,
jerseys.
And let me just say, Patrick, I go to Sneaky D's, it's owned by a Greek guy who I got to know a little bit. And he's got a mural of the Greek soccer team winning that trophy.
I think I've seen that. I allow it.
Zacharakis,
You should be proud of that.
Katsaranis,
Demolish that bar already.
Zamorano, Nis.
I can't believe you remember all their names. Just disgusting.
They all played at Benfica.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
That's what it is.
Two of the big midfielders.
Yeah, true.
Zacagoriagrius. And
he's
you know
making up
what?
names now.
Yes.
I was always making up names. But, and yes, that pisses me off every time I see him. But let me say this about the re-release of the Total 90. Have you been on the website yet?
You can't get Figo on.
There's no numbers.
no, there's
right?
no numbers.
Okay, so
the hell's
do
the
I have?
point of
Then what
this?
is the point, right?
You want the target numbers.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's an exact remake. The blank looks pretty nice, but I'm a numbers guy.
But can you get? Then you can go on eBay and get a number, and then you take it to a printing
That's a
press.
whole
and
fucking
No,
thing.
guys.
No.
Evan's got a jersey guy. We use Evan's
I
jersey.
don't know if he's got the circle target numbers, man.
Well, you can get those on eBay, but and also, why not release the white and blue with the rarely used white and blue, which is
Yes.
a beautiful jersey as well.
And a perfect transition into
What's
that's
happening now?
Azorian colors. They're repping the Azores, Santa Clara, on tour in Toronto, in Mississauga. This you've missed it all by the time this podcast come out, but they were here.
No, if you're listening now, you got to go to Cambridge. Go to Cambridge
Go to
tonight.
Cambridge.
Get in your car, start driving.
Yeah, you go to the bridge, baby.
Over the bridge.
Not
yeah.
not Woodbridge.
Or if you're in Fall River, you already went and you touched it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you probably saw Sandro G. And you say, "Hey, Sandro G, what up?" And he's like, "This is the fish."
Wait up, Sandro G's there?
Oh yeah, he was all over that.
Ooh, I didn't know
Dude,
that.
I think
Well,
he
he's in
stole.
Mass.
I think he stole that trophy. There's a video of him putting it in his car, and he put the seatbelt over it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's fesh thing hard over there.
I didn't know I can go meet Sandro G.
Well, you got to go to Fall River.
When it's here, Mike Rita should be all over it. Or is he not Azorian?
Yeah, he's always big
Yeah,
time.
he is.
Oh, he's Azorian. No, so you should be there.
He's like in the Yukon or something on a comedy tour.
Oh, he's on
should,
tour?
As he should be.
yeah. Shout out to the Yukon.
Shout out to Mike Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I like seeing his little clips on the internet.
Dude, he's funny. He's doing
Funny
a lot
guy.
more. Yeah, he's blowing up. But yeah, I don't know. It would be cool to see the trophy, but it's busy times. Going to see Canada tomorrow. Canada, Suriname.
Good luck.
Yeah, big game.
They should be able to beat him.
I think they got that.
Yeah, we beat them 1-0 away, so home game should be okay.
It's getting cold out.
Yeah.
Apologies for my ignorance. Where is Suriname?
Suriname is connected to Brazil. It's like beside Guyana.
Oh, South America.
Yeah, but also a lot of these guys, they're like Dutch rejects. So like, there's a couple like Eredivisie guys.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
like Edgar Davids is from Suriname,
I did not know that.
and a couple of those like classic Dutch superstars, they're Suriname, but
Okay, so they
Ruud
could,
Hullet?
maybe.
so they
Wouldn't
could
be
pl-
surprised.
They could play in the cold because
Well.
it's getting a little nippy here.
It gets nippy in Holland too.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? But not in Suriname.
Not in Suriname. The homegrown Suriname mans,
Yeah,
they don't like the cold for
they're
sure.
gonna feel it.
We're not doing too bad. It's a nice night tonight.
It's a beautiful night.
Yeah,
It's not cold. It's not cold.
The seasons are fucked up right now. But yeah, that's happening. One of a local bar in town in Toronto that we've talked about a couple times, Rush.
Rush.
Rush is
have we
no
talked about
more.
Rush?
We've talked about Rush on this.
Nice.
Shout out to Rush.
Horrible bar ended
Horrible
horribly.
bar, horrible owner.
Hey!
Turned into a great Portuguese cafe.
Yes, now it is Cafe Belém.
Right.
Yes.
Cafe Belém, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't know them.
It's from the same owners who did Mercado, and it's kind of like very. Me and Patrick went actually on the weekend.
Checked it out.
It's very like I was gonna say TikTok-y. I guess it is TikTok-y.
It's more like cocktail lounge kind of.
No, it's coffee shop aesthetic. It's
Yes.
aesthetically pleasing. It's like nice. It's trendy right now.
Fancy.
So
Do they have cocktails?
no,
No.
Oh
it's
no.
not.
Okay.
it's a
It's
coffee
cafe.
shop.
Okay.
Cafe.
Just a question.
And I'll tell you one thing.
It would be nice if they can give my coffee a little chorino.
Yeah, a little shitty. Little. You know.
You gotta get an LLBO for that.
Yep.
I have one issue with it. You walk in, and it's kind of like a clump. And I don't like a clump. And someone I feel like behind the counter should be taking more charge and like kind of guiding you. But it's very like Portuguese. They just wait, and then they say like, you know.
Oh.
And then like leave it up to the guests to kind of be like,
Nah.
figure out the clump, you know?
You're telling me they brought Portuguese
Waiters.
yeah, Portuguese waiters in. So you're getting the Portuguese treatment here in Toronto. That's not going to go well.
No, it's up front. It's fine once you get the work going. But on my side, on my end, it's very clumpy. It's very like I don't know what's going on here. There's a menu that's kind of over here, and then you got to start over here. And then sometimes a guy will ask you if you want something, and then sometimes you got to go right up to the counter. It's bizarre.
You don't know where the line starts.
Okay, well, what I have to say is, for some people, that feels like home. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what? I don't know if you guys have ever been to Bom Dia on Dufferin and Queen,
Okay.
but they got a great guy that like runs that whole shop. He's fantastic.
That's what you need.
You need that.
And
guy.
I love that guy.
You need someone to take charge, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Bom Dia. And you know what? Brasas in Mississauga, Shooterskata place, there was this one guy, and he was just guiding everybody, just yelling like,
I'm gonna live beside there soon.
"Oh, you gotta go!"
Oh,
that's the
I'm
best.
gonna go there,
best
brother.
Shooterskata in Mississauga.
You don't say.
Brasas.
I
Yeah.
heard San Fran closed up there
No.
on Winston. Yeah,
Shut the fuck
heard
up.
it's done.
I'll tell you an opposite experience. One time I wanted to get a crab for like a lobster cook out thing we were doing, our friends were doing.
Raw or cooked?
No, raw. 'Cause we're
Okay.
going to cook the crab.
Okay, yeah.
So I go into the two Portuguese, I had a similar experience about two Portuguese like fishermongers in Augusta
Yep.
in the Canadian market. It was so intimidating, man. These guys, they were yelling, but then not to me. And then like, they were like,
Oh, they're
you know,
scary.
they were like going off. They're also like talking down the line, joking around. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going to fucking back out of this.
You got
so
lost
quickly.
in the clump.
Yeah.
You want that anger dictated towards customer service.
It wasn't anger. They weren't anger.
No,
they
no,
were
sorry,
like they
sorry.
were just kind of like it was
Anger-
just loud. It was boisterous. It was very like there was a lot going on. You know,
Anger's the wrong word, sorry.
No, it's okay.
You need that
energy.
energy,
Yeah.
that kind of authoritativeness,
Yeah.
but you wanted someone to lead the charge of customer service.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Customer service is very important.
Yes.
Yeah. Rude Hullet and Rijkaard Suriname. Yeah.
Surinamians.
Born or their parents?
Their parents are, and then
Yeah.
they emigrated to Holland. You know, better life and all that.
Yep. All right. Continue on.
Yeah.
It's International Week, baby. We
No, I thought we were gonna go to Tyson.
You
I was
wanna do
gonna talk-
Tyson?
Do you want Tyson?
to Tyson.
All right.
No, let's
Let's get on with the game.
yeah.
Okay.
Patreon will be Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. International Week, Liga de Nações. Does that sound bad? Nations League. It's a Nations League this week.
You could say it in Portuguese. That's fine.
I felt like I said it bad though.
That's okay.
We played Poland on Friday at the Dragão. 5-1 win. Beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Yeah, I did. I had a little bit of a boo boo, a little bit of a blunder. I went to work early. We had this party at work. I show up and I'm like, oh shit, the game's happening right now. And then I realized last minute, oh, this baby's on Dazzin.
Hey-o.
I got Dazzin at the bar. I throw it on,
You put it on the big screen?
put it on the big screen.
Nice.
Took that party to the next
This
level.
party's rolling in. You know, they're showing up at like 4:30, 4:20. Second half's kicking off, and like, boom, goal. I'm like, I'm cheering. I'm in a fucking great mood. Everyone's in a great mood. Just a good way to kick off a party, you know?
Because of Friday night too. This is a good Friday night
Holy
game.
shit.
Also, when it is a generic crowd, but you're like Ronaldo's playing, everyone gets in on that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, I want to watch Ronaldo.
And it was a good game to watch. Second half, they were lighting it up.
Dude, you got that. You got
This
that.
game, first off, this game was all second half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all second half, yeah.
No, but first half was a lot of Leão.
A lot of Leon.
He scored one.
Leão and Nuno Mendes, they ripped up that left wing.
How'd you-
This is what we've been waiting for.
It is. How'd you guys like that midfield? Fernandes, Neves, Silva.
I mean, what can we say? It was effective.
That's like the best midfield. Neves is great, but I think Vitinha has that spot. But I guess he saved him for the next game.
Well-
But he came on second half and killed it.
Well, Vitinha came on in the second half for Neves,
Yeah.
and that's when the goals came.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that made sense.
And he got 2 assists, so he was the difference maker there. I like Neves, still a young boy. Honestly, I would even say keep Neves, get rid of Bernardo for Vitinha.
Oh, you do that switch.
Because Bruno's bringing that power.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's not always bringing the power, right?
I think Bernardo still offers something in terms of intelligence of the
Yes.
game, knowing big games. Not that Vitinha doesn't, but he's a player that coaches like having on that field. You know what I mean?
I think what it is he's that veteran head. You have him on the field, probably for the young kids. It just calms everybody to have him there. Like his presence, his energy.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, okay, let's slow it down. Let's do whatever.
He's very calm on the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, and like sometimes for example, Vega, Neves, Antonio Silva. Like you have someone like that on the field, it probably calms all their nerves. They can play a little bit better, right?
Yeah. And maybe, when you have such a deep midfield, especially in the big tournaments or the bigger games, maybe Bernardo's not going to be at 90 minutes anymore. And for a lot of times, I think even in the last tournament, he wasn't, right? Like he's that quick first sub where you're like, okay, the game needs something different, put on Vitinha. Game needs something different, put on Paulinho. Either close it out or push, whatever you want to do. But
I don't know, man.
I still like him starting.
I think Vitinha has surpassed him in what he can offer the team, and I feel like Bernardo, because he doesn't get that number 10 role, is kind of in no man's land. Not that he shouldn't be there. He should definitely be on the team every game, valuable sub, but he's not fast enough to be a winger, and he's not playing that number 10 role, so it's a struggle because I would rather take Vitinha over Bernardo at this point.
Okay, just to argue your point and not to try to jump to the next game, but like we did see Vitinha today, right? He didn't have Fernandez or Bernardo, but like it's not like he provided.
He did provide.
I liked his game. I liked his game today. I will say, so looking at this midfield, I'm going to say straight up, I didn't watch this game, but Neves, I think you have him in there because instead of the Vitinha being Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, it's all attacking, and Neves wins the ball a little more in the midfield, even though he's little, right? But
I agree
he does
with
win
that.
it.
You need the holding midfielder, and Neves plays that role, and that's why I wouldn't switch out Neves for Vitinha.
Yeah.
But Vitinha for Bernardo because I would take Bruno. Oh, I'd take Bruno over Bernardo.
Yeah. And then the wings, this is what we've been calling for.
Woo!
Neto and Leão.
Yeah, that's what you want.
This was 2 tournaments ago. I was like, Neto is going to start and play every game. I think it was the World Cup. And then he got injured. And then he got injured. And then he got injured. And now he's healthy.
For Nations League.
For how
Wow.
long?
He's
For
healthy
Nations
for
League.
Nations League.
He's healthy for Chelsea. Things are looking good. If he can keep up with it, majestic.
Well, it's good seeing him at his potential. Like he's
Yes.
reached what we thought he would make it to, right? So
His goal was really nice, but it was squished between 2 bangers.
His goal was a banger too, but yeah, between the Ronaldo bicycle kick, scissor kick.
It was like a scissor
Overhead kick?
Yeah, it's a scissor
Overhead kick.
kick. Ronaldo got really excited about that one. He was posting
as well
about
he should.
it. He was going off.
It wasn't as far away as his other one, but he caught it well. It
Or
was
as
nice.
far away as Gareth Bale's, let's all be honest
Yeah.
about that.
It's a beautiful phone background.
You already have it.
oh, this guy.
It's amazing.
Nice.
But yeah, so Leão hits the first one, crossing by Nuno Mensch. Beautiful hit. Followed up by a penalty by Ronaldo. Scores it.
He
of
does
course.
that little.
People are calling it a Panenka. I didn't think it was a Panenka.
No, it doesn't
It's
have
a
the
half.
height. It doesn't have the softness.
It's too much power.
Yeah.
It was down the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah.
That was sneaky.
But he did go underneath it a bit.
I'll tell you what. It was sneaky, but it wasn't. It didn't reach full cheekiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a full cheek. Yeah.
On the cheeky meter, it was probably like a 60.
It wasn't Helder Postiga giving you a heart attack.
It was just his left cheek.
Hey, I'll say this to the day that Helder Postiga botched that Panenka. That is a fucked up Panenka, and he got away with it. He totally screwed it up.
The power of the total 90.
Yeah.
And then after, Bruno just absolutely smashes it. Cheese bar and all.
Yeah.
Got some cheese on that. Not cheese straight down, but he cheesed it.
Oh, come on. You're gonna
Dude,
nitpick
no,
on
I'm
that?
not gonna nitpick. Don't take anything away from that goal.
Yeah.
That goal is fucking
Why
beautiful.
did you even mention that?
No, but he cheesed it. It was nice.
The goalie didn't even move. The goalie was like,
He didn't know what to do.
no, he was like, oh, that ball's flying over. Psych, it's dipping and it's hitting bar down.
Just absolute filth. Loved every second of it.
I think think we're gonna see a pretty reinvigorated Bruno right now. He's always been good for the national team. Maybe that's like has been his safe haven after this Ten Hag thing. But I think with Ruben coming in, we'll get to Ruben after. But I think you're gonna see we're gonna see a pretty good Bruno for the next little bit.
Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. Excited to I don't know, I'm excited to want to cheer for United a little bit right now.
Yeah,
because I've not wanted to cheer for this team. When Ronaldo was there, I was interested, but once he left, I was like, nah.
When he left, I wanted him to do bad. I love a train wreck.
Yeah.
I love seeing just like loss after loss after loss. Like, this is great.
Justin's just like, Dutch manager again? No way. This ain't gonna work.
Portuguese out, train wreck through.
Yeah.
Well, once Ronaldo left, he was watching those games like, fuck this guy. I hope they lose.
On the back line, Renato Vega playing. Tony Silva got in there, and then Dalot as first choice right back. Another funny point, Cancelo, not used. He got used in the second game when there's nothing on the line. And it's like, is he out?
He was captain.
He played all right, actually. Yeah.
The Al Hilal's not dragging him down?
It was a little surprising to see Silva in the first game because he hasn't even been playing for Benfica.
Yes, that is true. I was surprised by that back line, but they were perfectly fine.
Vega in both games. I thought he looked pretty good. Big boy.
Vega's amazing. I'm so excited to see more of Vega.
He's only 21. He's got a lot of time to grow.
Yeah. I saw him
groom him.
I saw him trying to find Leão a couple times and he kind of botched it, but defensively no complaints.
I think right now everyone's trying to be like, who are we gonna start beside Ruben now that Pep's gone, right?
Yeah.
So all the Benfiquistas are going, it's gonna be Antonio Silva. Now where it's like, no, it's gonna be Thomas Araujo, and the Sportingistas want it to be Gonzalo Inacio, and the Portistas I think want it to be Zé Pedro or something. What do you guys want?
No,
Zé Pedro's Thiago Jallo.
Jallo.
I'm joking. I'm fucking with those losers. And and I think someone might. I think could be Renato Vega, right? Someone going to come out of left field and just be like, actually, it's going to be me.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No. And if he gets like a Chelsea center back starting spot, and he does well there, that's a good
Premier League. That's a fast pace. That's hard defensive duties. He'll be well prepared for the international scene. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. No, Vega. It's like he came on the scene even just at the beginning of the year with Chelsea, and I was like, this guy, he's the real deal.
And before Chelsea, he was not on our radar at all because he played for Basel, right?
Yeah. No one's watching Basel.
No.
I think before that, he was a Sporting guy, though.
Yeah, for their academy and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, miraculous game. We let one in at the end. What are you going to do? You can let him have one.
Yeah, you don't want to, especially Costa and the defenders don't want to let one in. They want to keep that clean sheet.
Yeah.
That's why they had Jose Sa. Shout out to Jose Sa.
No, and the first game was
Oh, my
though.
bad. Sorry.
But yeah, man. Amazing game. Got the win. Clinched first place. That's it. That's all we wrote for the Nations League group stage there.
And then the next one didn't matter.
Next one didn't matter. Everyone went home.
And yeah, you could tell by the starting lineup that it didn't matter.
It's good. We got to see some rotation. Got to see some different guys.
I was saying, I like these. I watched this one. I like these kind of games where it's like, hey, let's see what this guy can do.
It's a development game.
Mm-hmm.
I love a development game.
Well, before kickoff, Bruno, Ronaldo, Neto, Bernardo, that went home.
See, I don't like that. Why do you got to go home? Just watch the game. I guess
No, they got to get ready for the next weekend.
I guess.
I think it's also to there's maybe a day where they or 2 days maybe you get before you have to report back. And it's like, why do they not get a holiday? Everyone else got a holiday, right?
True.
It's like, because they're international, give them a holiday.
Maybe it's like, okay, picture this. You're working at wherever you work, right? And then you're new to the job, and then you got all the head managers, owners, whatever. Owners away, managers away. I feel more comfortable. I can breathe.
Oh, maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe these young guys, maybe they need that. It's just no pressure. These guys aren't watching over me, criticizing.
Fabio Silva, here's the keys.
Here's the keys, yeah.
This is what I was going to say, because they called in Giovanni Kenda from Sporting, and they called in Fabio Silva to join the team.
Yeah.
Little Fabio. Back in conversation.
Where the fuck is he?
Las Palmas in Spain.
Are you calling him?
Yeah, apparently.
I that surprised me.
That surprised
People
me
are saying
also.
this is a big George Mendes call
Yeah,
up.
and everyone, and the other thing, a lot of the Sporting guys are saying Paulinho is lighting it up in Mexico right now. Why are we not called?
That's a
Paulinho?
big flight, Mexico to
Big flight. He's an older guy.
Croatia.
We're not really going to use him.
And also, I think it's the age too. It's like,
Yeah.
is he going to be ready for the next tournament? But it'd be a nice gesture for him, honestly.
yeah,
He kind of does deserve it, yeah.
I'll tell you what, man.
he's been hitting it some bangers.
There was an era where pre-Ronaldo being striker, where we could have used a Paulinho,
Yep.
this kind of Paulinho.
Yep.
Paulinho would have started over Helder Pochettino. That's for goddamn sure.
hell
Probably
yeah.
would have hit a true Panenka.
Yeah. But back to the boss is gone. Kenda from Sporting, I think they call him there just to like integrate with the squad. They're not playing him because I think once you get that first minute for the national team,
Yeah.
you're locked in. So I think they still want him for, U18, 19, 21, whatever big tournaments coming up. But you bring him to practice, you get him integrated. If he's good enough, yeah, whatever, play him.
I'll tell you what, it just gives you confidence, right?
Yes.
You run with the big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're grooming him.
I heard people were in the good way. In the good way.
A good groom.
I heard people were kind of, a little disappointed that he didn't go and ahead and break. I think it's Paulo Futre's record for youngest.
Figo.
No, it was Futre.
It's
Oh,
Futre.
Okay.
For youngest.
Youngest debutante.
But like
That would have been last call-ups, yeah, like a month ago or whatever.
no, I think it's been today still.
It's still today.
Oh, it
would've
still would've been today.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? Like,
Don't
what
do
if
it
the
just
guy
to do it.
don't do it just to do it, exactly? And the other guy's a legend. We don't know what this guy's gonna be, and then it's just some kind of record that he has. It's like,
Yeah,
I was the youngest ever.
No, yeah,
he's
don't-
fucking driving a taxi cab around Lisbon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know what he's gonna be yet. Don't just do it just to do it.
Just don't do it for the record.
Yeah.
But yeah, today played Croatia. 1-1.
I'm sure the Sportingista will come for me. I'm sure this guy's played amazing matches for Sporting. He's a
Oh,
good
he has.
player.
Yeah.
He's
He's
great.
the fucking
yes,
all-star.
I know.
1-1 game against Croatia. A big team. João Felix scores the only goal. He gets his time to shine there with everyone gone. Vitinha lays up a beautiful assist for him, and he's on the break.
A great finish. He
Yes.
just kind of like smashed it at the goalie, but it went through his legs. One of those ones. Tweener.
There was a goal check. It looked close.
That was so long. It was
Yeah.
a goal. It wasn't close. But I like João Felix's game. I didn't know he could start striker. I like it a lot. I like him playing beside Rafael Leão, like a lot of dynamic players, right
Yeah.
there. Vitinha, João Felix, Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is like,
Dude, he's the best.
he's good, but like he's also like allergic to scoring sometimes too. Like he had such a clear chance. That goalie made a crazy save, Livakovic.
He got the ball right in front of the goalie, but
I'm like, how does that not go in?
he should have finished that, yeah. But it was a good save.
Got to see a little bit of Otavio today. How do you feel about that?
Don't remember him.
I was watching this on Sport TV kept freezing, so I put on the Brazilian Sport
God.
TV.
I watched it for 30 minutes and it froze right before the goal. I was so pissed.
I hate that.
Anyways.
Put on Brazilian Sport TV and never froze, and they kept talking about Otavio a lot. They even thought Otavio was the one who made that pass. So there was a little boosting of Otavio in my version, but he didn't do anything for me. I don't know why he's still in this team, but
Yeah, it's a little odd. I don't know why you'd still call him up, but
interesting to see the three at the back that Roberto Martinez clings to. He still likes to see. It's good to have some versatility in the team if they ever want to do that in a real game.
Arujo taking on the three at the back. How did he do there?
He did
Pretty good.
He's good. He got hurt.
Apparently
which is
he got
scary
hurt.
for us, but I think he's going to be okay.
It looked a little bad, but he was okay, I think.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's gonna be okay.
He's got to be okay. He's got to be, man. Come on.
That's okay.
He could take this weekend off. They're
Yeah.
playing Estrella Amadora on the Tasa.
Yeah, that's an Antonio Silva Otamendi game. Nelson Semedo, he's okay.
He did not jump for that goal that we let in.
Yeah, he tried to
Yeah.
jump. It was just
It
over
was-
his head.
I saw that. That was weird.
That was not a good jump at all.
And the other one where he let Gavardio as well as Gavardio get behind him. He did not know that he was playing him onside or offside. It was just kind of a lucky accident that Gavardio did not time his run perfectly. But
That guy's amazing. Guardiola.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Dude, you seen some of the goals he scored? He's amazing.
He's a good attacking guy.
Yeah. And you're like,
I-
how does he score so many goals?
I just really like Rafael Leão's game. Is like I gotta highlight him. I saw him today. You saw him in the last game. You saw him in both games.
I saw them both, yeah.
What a player!
Fantastic. But yeah, Otavio, Neves, Vitinha in the midfield. Cancelo gets the start as captain. Kind of weird playing Cancelo and Menge plus Semedo on the other side. A lot of wing backs.
Yeah, I think the system is like the system that Rafael can really star in because he don't have to come back.
No.
He can just stay up there. We
He's-
find him.
He doesn't have a track back, yeah.
Yeah.
He's floating, and he's got a lot of guys to send the ball over to him. But did not score today. So,
Didn't score, but he had some chances,
Yeah.
and there were some runs. They looked like they were a lot of times too, like him and Felix. They looked like they were just kind of having fun out there. Like there was a one where there was a rush, and Rafael Leão had a perfect opportunity to make the pass. He does make the pass, but João Felix kind of like thought he wasn't, so he stopped running, and they're just laughing about it after. Like they kind of miscommunicated. And they're like, well, I guess Rafael doesn't never is not smiling, so it's hard to tell when he's actually upset.
when is smiling?
It's good to have fun.
Yeah. I saw at one point Nelson Semedo just kicked the ball up 30 yards and try to. He actually did beat the defender, just run around him completely.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this guy's still trying stuff like this. That's crazy. But
There was another time where João Felix got it in his own in the circle, and he just kicked it.
oh yeah,
At the net.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, what the hell?
Yeah, not close, but
It didn't. No, it didn't. He didn't connect.
But what a ball from Vitinha.
Yeah, perfect.
Holy shit, man.
yeah.
At Split Stadium, I went to the stadium.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the split one, yeah.
Big velodrome. Kind of a shithole, but hey, it's a beautiful city.
We love those old shithole
Yeah.
stadiums.
A velodrome in Fox, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were at the Stadio Olimpico. It's great. João Felix, interestingly, when he had his opportunity to take 10, he took 10.
Someone has to.
Sometimes he takes 7. This time he doesn't take 7. He takes 10.
Take 9.
Was someone wearing 7?
I don't know.
Oh, for that second game?
Maybe someone didn't have to. They leave it.
No,
I wouldn't.
Maybe
I-
Kenda took it. He was just waiting.
Maybe.
No, João Felix usually takes 7. That's interesting that he didn't. He took 10 instead.
I think someone has to take the number if it's.
Oh yeah, it's like a tournament style thing.
Oh, no one took
No
it.
7.
You can't. How can you?
They might have had 22 players or something.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? Ronaldo probably had a conversation with them in the bus or something. Like, hey,
Don't
man,
call
I
enough
see. I
guys.
see that you take 7 a lot when I'm gone. I really don't appreciate
I
that.
don't appreciate that. But it's also like Trincão's taking 9. Let João Felix have the 9. If anyone's going to have
No, João Felix doesn't like 9. He likes 7, 79, 11.
He was
10.
7 on Atletico
10.
for years.
Okay. And then Jose Sa with he made one really amazing save. I will say that.
I would call that. Oh yeah, the second one is the amazing
Yeah.
one. The first one's regular, and
yeah.
the second one
and they
is
flipped it
yeah,
over
yeah.
the bar. That was incredible.
That
Holy
was
shit.
absolutely insane.
He seemed comfortable.
Yeah, man. I see Sa getting some minutes there. But yeah, all in all, successful Nations League qualification.
Sa's definitely the second goalie. Rui Silva, where is he? Where has he been? What's he doing?
I don't know.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I've never seen him play 1 minute of football. I mean, maybe I'm not a real fan, but I've never seen this guy. I couldn't pick him out of a lineup of 1, man. I don't know who this guy is.
Rui
He
Silva?
looks Portuguese, that's for sure.
He does.
He sounds Portuguese. He looks Portuguese. He is Portuguese. But can you pick him out of a lineup of 1?
nah.
I have an idea of what he looks like.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like Paulinho. A little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, finished first place, 14 points. Out of the 6 games, 4 wins.
Is it the highest in the whole
Congrats.
tournament?
As of right now,
Spain.
Spain.
Spain has done better.
Spain just routing everybody.
And can you explain what happens next for
think-
everyone, please?
I was thinking that exactly.
Spain might have got a bye or something because they have the most points. We don't know, actually.
One group still has to play also.
I'm just gonna make something up. So we play Italy now twice, I think.
No.
It's gonna be home and away.
So no, we're gonna play. We finished first, so we're gonna play one of the best third place teams, which it's looking like Belgium,
third places.
possibly Hungary.
They've extended this fucking tournament.
And
it
then
used
Serbia.
it used to be just like the top four teams.
Oh, it's like they're making a bigger tournament. It's like college football. They're like now everyone makes the playoffs.
So now it's quarterfinals.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, it used to just be semis and then finals,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
now we got quarters. Pretty soon we'll have a round of 16, and then every team will be making it.
Well, it's still divided into the top teams in Europe. So you only get 4 groups of the best. So it's the best 16 teams.
Wow, Israel is one of the top 16 teams in Europe. And
Not
they're in
anymore.
Asia.
They're getting relegated.
That's crazy that they're in Asia.
They're getting relegated. Poland's getting relegated. Switzerland's relegated, and most likely Bosnia.
You can get relegated in this tournament?
Yeah.
There's
Whoa.
different leagues. Yeah.
Shit.
And then you go to Nations League B, and then from there you have to fight to move your way up. So it's like the shit teams are only going to play other shit teams until you're the best of the bad teams.
You know what? I can't be mad. I like a relegation system no matter what. I wish every sport had relegation.
Yeah. It's a great, honestly, now that it's been a couple years and we know how it works, it's a great tournament.
It's
I
what
wish, but-
he's trying to put down his sort of for agenda about the new Champions League. I understand what you're doing here, Evan.
my God.
And look, I'm not gonna be converted, okay?
No, it's like relegation. It's like a tip-based system. The
Oh!
harder you work, the more you get rewarded.
Wow.
That's what I like. And if you're not you might get fired. You might have to go work
Wow.
at a little cafe.
Applebee's.
It's a real
Yeah,
job. So it's
yeah.
not like a Portuguese restaurant.
No, not at all.
No, there's no relegation there.
So, wow. So it's flipped. The restaurants are
Their relegation
a
system.
relegation system
Yep.
here in North America.
Yes.
In Europe, it's a league system. You're in the
Exactly.
restaurant. You're
Yep.
gonna be in the restaurant no matter what.
Yep.
And the restaurant doesn't care that you're
Exactly.
there. We have our own system.
That's why the service is bad.
yeah. And we have
Yeah.
they have draft picks and everything.
Exactly.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that factors into it, but yeah.
But what's crazy is like that competitiveness of like, do the best, work hard, make the most money, and you'll do well. And then if you don't, you're going to drop down. That's you would think the North American mindset of like grind.
Yes.
Yet in sports, it's the complete opposite, where it's safety in you're
Yeah.
going to own this team. This team is never going to drop out of, a successful league. Obviously, they'll have their difficult years, but you get a couple draft picks and you could turn that around.
What they didn't think about though was that America, the team owner said, they're like oligarchs. They said, okay, this is it. We're the people. We closed it off.
Yes.
We're the elite. There's no more.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, we block out anyone else.
Exactly.
We cannot lose now. We've rigged it. We've rigged the system essentially.
Yeah. And this system is not rigged.
Yes.
It's not.
It's an unrigged.
Beautiful.
You can have your day, and if you're shit, you're gonna get kicked out.
I wish we could have came in last and drafted Lamine Yamal.
Because, if you look at UEFA Nations League B, you got Czech and Georgia. Somehow England dropped down, yet they made the finals of the last tournament. They're fighting it out with Greece, Ireland, and Finland.
Oh shit! They're not even in. Oh,
They're not even in the A group. Bosnia's
So there's this
up.
second B thing that's just like next 2 years you'll get to be an A if you're good.
So England's going to get promoted for next season.
That's wild.
Norway and Turkey will be back. And Turkey, as we've been talking about every week, because of all their guys in Portugal, they're going to be a threat.
Wow. I wonder if our listeners know that there's a B group to this.
They're not dumb. They know.
Well, we've never had to think about this.
We've never had
because
to
we've
think
been
about
Portugal, and we've always been in the first one. And it's been a blessing, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. Elsewhere in Nations League and other countries, we alluded to before, Canada played Suriname the other night. 1-0 win. Joe David with the winner. And they're going to come on down to BMO Field tomorrow or today.
They're doing back-to-backs on Suriname?
It's, Nation. I think
It's
they're...
a 2-leg. Is this quarterfinal?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're already in the elimination stages, I would think. Yeah, quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Canada, Suriname. So what does the rest of the knockout look like? We would play the winner of Honduras, Mexico, who is looking like Honduras at this current moment.
What's happened to Mexico?
Did you see what happened to the coach in the Honduran game?
Nope.
No.
Let's talk about it.
Dun, dun, dun. So post game, Honduras beats Mexico 2-0. They call the game anarchy at the field.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Mexican fans are passionate.
No, these are the Honduran fans. This is Honduras.
Well, they hate Mexico.
Oh,
Coach gets rifled in the head.
he's bleeding.
Dude,
Yeah, he is.
He's bleeding in the head. And he didn't even flinch. He didn't go down. He didn't do anything.
gangster. But,
I don't know.
Man, Honduras.
Cover your head. He thinks he's so cool just taking it.
No, I respect that.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take your fucking bullets.
Honduras should have no fucking fans at their home matches for like 2 years. Like, that's
Whoa,
ridiculous.
2 years is a lot.
You assaulted a coach and made him bleed from the head. You should get in trouble.
It looks like the movie Carrie over here.
But you know, in CONCACAF, that's allowed.
Yeah.
Well, CONCACAF is just chaos.
I don't think it should be no fans for 2 years, but I do think like
maybe ban the alcohol or something, you know.
yeah.
Couple months. Ooh, what was that?
I don't know. But yeah.
Let's log on to Chris's Twitter.
We know what it's got on there.
You don't want to get there, but
Booty pics.
booty everywhere.
On the other side of the table, USA is going to play Panama in the semis. USA beat Jamaica and Panama beat Costa Rica.
Can you guys even say the word Panama without the Van Halen song playing?
Oh, yeah.
I can't. Panama.
You think they play that song there, or like that's stupid?
I mean, they should.
I would hope so.
I think it's got to be one of my top places I'd like to visit in Central America. I mean, I don't have many.
Because of the canal?
Probably the canal. Yeah, I want to see that canal.
What about Costa Rica?
Yeah,
I heard that's beautiful,
I
too.
heard Costa Rica's pretty chill. Let's look through CONCACAF and say where we'd like to visit.
Jamaica?
Bahamas. Ooh, the pretty mamas.
That first season of Portugal Corner, that was a heavy favorite.
Yeah. Can we just all go to the Kokomo together?
We have to.
Sorry, let me find. Oh no, that's Cannonball.
What do you guys think about like a Caribbean cruise?
You do all the stops?
Yeah, you just stop,
I'd rather just stay somewhere.
get on a big boat
I'll tell you what.
where everyone's getting ill, everyone's becoming ill.
I think I'd rather just fly to one place and check it out.
I
I'd
think
say-
being on a boat is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not ideal.
If it's with you guys, I'm in.
Yeah, obviously.
Can't go wrong.
If it's with like other people, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, El Salvador, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines.
I'll check it
That's
out.
a yeah. That's a yes. El Salvador's a yes for me too. I think these are all. I mean, a lot of these are yeses.
My friend got his PhD in St. Vincent.
Doesn't El Salvador
so what can he do?
Not a real doctor.
doesn't El Salvador have like problems with their government and stuff?
Yeah, but they're
All these
cool.
places have problems with their
They're
government.
called banana republics. The U.S. fucked up all of these places.
Bonaire, Montserrat.
Whoa, I've never
I don't
heard of
even know-
Bonaire.
What are these places?
Never heard of that.
Curacao.
I'll have a Bonaire in
Curacao,
Bonaire.
yeah. St. Lucia, probably beautiful.
Yeah.
Grenada, like, dude. And also the people down there, they're also nice and like chill. Aruba, Puerto
Haiti,
Rico.
Puerto Rico, yeah.
Haiti might be a tough one. I feel like
Aruba.
I don't know.
Haiti's in tough times. There's a lot of countries in CONCACAF. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these are just reminding me of like Far Cry 3, and I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I can visit those places.
A lot of them are 2 countries, and
Yeah, 2 for 1s there.
You know what that tells me about the ants? They don't leave anyone out. They say, "Hey, you're included.
Come with us."
Come with us.
Yeah.
You know,
Buddy.
you're all right. Come with us."
Yeah.
These are my partner, the Grenadines.
a lot of people say they're Trinidad, I'm
Oh, dude.
Trinidadian.
Stop doing the voice.
And toboggan.
And toboggan.
Yeah, but there's no one that says they're Tobago.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right about that.
That's
What's a Tobagoan? Cut.
I got some friends that say that I'm Trini. I'll ask them about it. I'll report
Ask
back to
them
you.
about the end.
I'll report back to you.
How do they feel about the end? Yeah.
So we can't get the blue tile jersey. It seems impossible.
Oh, you want to say that? Yeah. I wanted to get official, but they sold out right away, and they're not restocking them.
Why are they not restocking
So
them? Does Nike not like to make money?
I think what they thought it was going to flop. They didn't think anyone's going to like it. Whoever was in charge of stocking it, they're just like, this isn't going to sell.
I think Nike makes
Just go on the production line. Like, just make more.
They like
what
to
are you
make things
doing?
exclusive, I think. I don't know.
No, but the thing with jersey production is like maybe it'll take 5-6 months to get them made.
It's been 5-6 months.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
It's
didn't
like
make enough.
Within the international cycle, it makes sense to print more. Where it's like if it's one jersey for the season, maybe you don't bother. Because if it's like a club team and you're like, okay, next season
But also,
we're going to change jerseys. If it's the international cycle, you get at least 2 years with each jersey.
Yeah.
But in like early next year, like March, Nike's done. It's Puma.
Yeah.
So they're
that's
not
why.
gonna like make more jerseys for a team they're like done with.
They don't want to
almost.
hang on to that stock.
No.
But they wouldn't because it'll fly.
It's wild to me.
They
that
could make money, yeah.
They don't like money. I don't know.
I mean, I think Nike's doing okay either way, but
We'll get them.
They're doing okay, but yet they will like scrimp and save. You know how corporations are? They want exponential
They're
growth.
evil.
They're evil. They only want money. It's like, well, this is the thing you want, and they go, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, actually. So that's I have a soapbox, and that's what I like to say. But I like to say, fuck them.
yeah.
No, I have more.
Oh,
I
go
got
on.
more.
Bring it
sir.
on.
Go on, sir.
I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I have a goatee. Have you seen this?
Woo! Hey, Julian.
Oh my God, you do.
No one really commented on it, but we did on text.
Well, he did a spoiler. Yeah.
So I shaved off my beard and I have a goatee. And what do we always say about goatees, guys?
Evil.
They're evil.
Evil.
They're evil. So
We're in
now
the
I
evil
am
Justin?
I'm evil Justin.
You haven't been doing that much evil stuff. You've been
No.
doing normal Justin stuff, which is evil.
Oh, hey, fuck you, man.
You're evil normally.
Not true.
You started this conversation.
I'm actually straight now. I'm being good guy stuff. And
Yeah,
since-
but once you've had the goatee, so it's opposite for you.
no, but like I think just like the aura of it, like me walking around day to day, people
Yeah.
kind of
You're doing like evil laughs just walking down the street.
Yeah, people, that's right. And people kind of tell like, okay, he's evil. He's doing stuff like devilish stuff. You know, what
The
I mean?
devil is often in human form
portrayed as a
portrayed
goatee.
with a goatee. Yeah.
Yeah, and let's think about I was looking through the years, like who has a really good goatee? What are the best goatees? Like, what can you think of?
Louis C.K.
No.
Evil,
Pretty evil.
Vitinha's got a goatee. Interestingly enough,
Does it connect?
Ooh, good question.
I have a picture of him lined up right there.
I feel like who's a guy with a goatee? It's like a guy who's like lost a lot of like hair on the top. Like,
Evan,
I mean,
Google best goatees of all time.
to be respectful. I mean, like Jordan's cousin Lino.
Yeah.
Famous goatee, right?
Bald goatee is a
Bald
is a look.
goatee's a big look. People were saying Robert Downey Jr., Brad Pitt, evil.
But that's salt and pepper. That's.
Ooh, Brad Pitt had one.
I think the salt and pepper goatee looks better. It hits better.
yeah.
I do think it's like a 45 and up thing.
Yeah.
My mother told me this. My mother said,
I didn't say it to you,
"You're
but I thought the same thing.
You have a goatee, but you're too young for the goatee. You should wait."
You're too young for the goatee.
My mother
kid.
liked the goatee. She just said, "I think you should save it for when you're older."
Justin, you got another 8 years before you hit the goatee.
Can I
That's what
say-
I was thinking.
I
yeah.
did it for a bit. I was like, this is ridiculous. Who should have a goatee? Not me. So,
Justin,
anyways, if
you
you're out
ju-
there with a goatee, I respect your life. I understand it now. I'm living it, and yes, let's bring it back.
You said your goatee was a bit.
Yeah.
But then like 4 years ago, your hair was a bit.
Yeah.
And you still have it to this day.
Yeah, well, people really like that one, so I just kind of like go with what
more of a
sticks.
lifestyle.
And
now.
we'll put up a picture of Justin on the Instagram just so everyone can get a
Johnny Depp, evil goatee. Also, I will say it's different. Like a black guy, bald goatee, like that's a look. That's like a famous
Oh,
look.
Common looks good. Yeah.
Common always looks good.
Kanye looks good.
Big Common
Idris,
guy.
Idris,
Samuel.
Samuel L. Jackson.
The Rock.
Okay, before we get too in the weeds on the goatees, plenty of good ones. You know, a guy who doesn't have one, but with great hair nowadays. He didn't have this good hair when he was playing. Ruben Amorim, he's taking over. His first interview came out with Manchester United. crushed it. This guy, you think he talks good in Portuguese? He talks just as good as English. Like he's got it down. He knows what to say.
He doesn't change personalities when he changes languages.
Fair, but sometimes with a second language, as I know with my Portuguese, you can be a little limited with what you can how you can express yourself.
And
you know what I mean?
That's on his resume too, right? It's like speak Portuguese, also speak English, won't change personality.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he did his internship at Manchester United.
Yeah.
With Mourinho.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He was there a long time ago with him.
Well, he just spoke really well. He said
jacket.
the best part, I think, of the interview, which was clipped a lot, was how they asked him, what can we expect for you on the first game? He said, look, what you can expect is an idea of playing.
He says he has an idea of how to play.
Yeah.
I have a concept of it.
It's almost like Trump.
You're going to see a concept. I mean, we're going to lose, but you're going to see something. You're going to see a concept of a way to play.
You can like it or not, but you're going to see something. But I think it's very, almost, the way he did it was almost like Bruno Lage-esque in the sense that
he knows what they want.
He knows what they want to hear, and he knows exactly what the other person was not giving them.
Yes.
So he comes in, he goes, they never had an identity. He said in this interview like 3 different times, like, you're going to see an identity, I promise. Like, you will see how I want this team to play. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be a key. And this is a picture of...
It's a blast from the past.
You're showing us a picture of... That was almost a mullet. That was like a faux hawk. They called that a faux hawk at that time. But
And
we're
Marim
looking at
and-
João Pereira and Ruben Amorim with long hair. Ruben Amorim is a guy who looks like he had hair and then shaved it. Or maybe he took a trip to Turkey during the time. I mean, I'm not going to speculate on that.
He's probably working with the same hair.
Who knows?
I think so. What if Ruben Amorim comes out for his first game with a goatee?
I don't think he will, but
He's a beardo.
yeah, he's a beard
Ten
guy.
Hag got a goatee. You can't.
Exactly. He wants
You
to
gotta
do
do
this.
the
He wants to
opposite.
separate him.
He knows
Ten
what the
Hag
people don't want.
and Ten Hag, evil.
Evil for sure.
Evil. He came in
It
and he
is
said,
kind of like Lodge, where it's like they hated this guy so much. I got to do the opposite.
yeah.
Like what you said. Yeah.
They said something about him and like, something in the interview that made me think that Ten Hag didn't do this, which was like, you come in, you say hi to everyone, you're super friendly, blah, blah, blah. Ten Hag guaranteed didn't do that.
Oh yeah. He seems standoffish.
He's Dutch too.
Yeah.
Dutch people don't do that, right? They're not warm.
Ruben Amorim seems very friendly.
Ruben's going to come in, he's going to say hello to everyone. I want to be part of the team. We'll watch this interview after. It's very good. And anyways, I was just going to say something about how you're excited to cheer for Manchester United again.
A little bit.
And I'm going to speak for some Benfiquistas here where I'm excited to cheer for Ruben Amorim again.
Yes, me too.
Because we could not for a while. And that's props to, I'm going to give, not many people are giving props to like Sporting for that hire, what they did there, and what he accomplished there with them, even though, he's mentioned Benfica since and always throughout.
Yeah.
But who cares? Like, I think a former Sporting president would be like, I'm not hiring him, he's Benfica. You know what I mean? And they're like, we don't give a fuck. He's a really good coach. He'll come coach for us for the money.
But no, it's kind of like a fuck you to Benfica. We're taking your little boy.
Yeah.
And he's going to do well for us.
That too. And good for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited to cheer for him again because I do like cheering for him, and I think he's going to succeed.
Yeah.
I think the first couple years that he was at Sporting, I was like, good for you, man. If it's not us, cool. It's been 19 years. You guys can win.
Yeah.
But then after that, I was like, fuck, stop.
Then they won 2.
Stop doing this.
Then they won twice. And they're like, and these games are hard against them. And they're like,
Stop
fuck.
being too good. Leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll see João Pereira, what he can do. We'll see this week. This week's Taça looking ahead. Benfica. I hope Ronaldo Sanchez gets some minutes. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see him play well.
Can't take him too easy. Benfica's always bad after the international break, even with Lage.
Yeah, but I hope they do well.
No, they will.
So we'll see that. Take care.
Maybe he's grinded them down. Where are you going?
Chris checked out already.
What?
No, we got other
Brother.
news.
Stock of the week.
Bruno Fernandes, without a doubt.
Has to be.
Of course. Yeah, no, it's about it. And then Jawan Wonder, 161. Ronaldo's up there. Vitinha, 3 assists.
He only got 1 goal, but what about Rafael Leão?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he played well enough today to give him
Today wasn't so good.
No. He was deacon. He was jiving. He was doing his thing, but it was, I don't know. I didn't feel it. I didn't get all of him.
Yeah.
Well, then there's not really like a standout.
Honestly, I think I might give it to Vitinha.
Yeah.
If we're going on a 2-game performance, I think Vitinha's the guy. 3 assists over the 2 games.
And we are going on
That
a
is really
2-game
good, yeah.
performance.
And we,
That first game.
we are.
Yeah.
That first game he really cooked. Yeah.
All right.
You know what? And he's got a little goatee.
Got it. Well, doesn't that wrap things up beautifully?
All right. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on social at Portugal Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Insta. We joined Blue Sky. You guys hear about this app?
Blue Sky. What
Blue
up,
Sky.
Blue Sky?
It's
Is it
the
good?
new Twitter because X is getting too crazy. So if you're on Blue Sky, check us out there. We're probably posting the same shit, probably less shit until it picks up.
But you can't promise them less stuff. Hey, we're on this new platform. There's less stuff. We're not doing as much.
If you
on it.
just sign up to
Baby
Blue Sky
steps.
and follow us, you get a free ticket to York United.
Oh, no, not promise. Not promise.
Email us at portugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe to our great podcast. Take a minute to leave a rating or review. Tell your friends. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.